Please like, subscribe, and be sure to click that bell button for regular and exciting indie film content and your chance to be the first to engage with the Liftoff Film Festivals as we embark on launching the careers of the filmmakers of tomorrow.
Hello everyone and welcome to today's stream. Today we are looking at the Paris Liftoff Film Festival. We're doing the first roundup for this festival. So it went live on the 28th of August and will be running until the 25th of September. So this is the roundup after the first week. It's quite interesting looking at all of the statistics, seeing the films that are currently in the lead and the number of audiences that we have across all of the pages. So before I do delve into the films that are currently in the lead for the Audience Choice Awards so far, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been joining us across all of the festival programs, watching these fantastic films, leaving such lovely comments for the filmmakers as well. So thank you so much for that. Every Monday we'll be doing these roundups, and as I delve into what we can expect over the month of the festival, let me just show you the festival's activities poster. So as you can see there, we do we do weekly roundups every Monday where we'll look at all of the films. We'll be looking at the films from each of the program, but we will be looking at the films that the audience have been voting for. But this is just a note to let you know that alongside the audience watching all of the films, the Liftoff jury are also watching all of the films across all of the different programs as well. This means when it comes to the network round, which you can see a little bit further down on the poster there, that the audience choice films will go into the network round, or the top 2 audience choice films from each page will go into the network round, as will the jury's favourite films as well. If you're interested in finding out a little bit more about that as a filmmaker taking part in Paris, you will now have access to view all of the films taking part in the Los Angeles network round. That is available on the hub. So all you need to do is go to the Liftoff website to find that information, to find out how Paris will be then following that structure as we move on. We've got focus groups, which you can see on the festival activities. So on Wednesday, we have our Screenwriters Festival focus group. And then on next Monday, we have our focus group for the filmmakers. On the 20th of September, we have our online networking event, and invites for that will be starting to go out later this week. That is my favorite event of the festival, so I highly recommend checking that out once you can. Okay, so let's take a little bit more of a look at the films on the local filmmakers shorts. So this is the first program we're going to be looking at. It's doing okay so far. We've had only 5 votes in for this program so far. Our audience are around 15, and so there's still a lot more votes to come in. The first film I'm going to mention, the only film I'm going to be mentioning on this page, is Dark Cell. It is currently on 3 votes. It is directed by Jean-Michel Thierry, and it is from France, obviously coming from our local filmmakers program. As you can see from the poster, this film has done extremely well on the festival circuit. As I was looking at it the other day, I could see that our jury are absolutely loving this film as well. It has scored extremely high. So if you're into your sci-fi films, then I would 100% give this film a watch. It is called Dark Cell, and like I said, it is on 3 votes. 2 convicts in an orbital prison are doing what they usually do, which is to say, do not much. Suddenly, 2 panicked guards armed to the teeth burst into their cell. The guards tell them that the orbital prison has just been invaded by bloodthirsty zombie-type creatures. If they want to survive, their only solution is to eject their cell and return to Earth. But when the ejection order is entered into the computer, it is refused. The cell, designed for 2 occupants only, now holds 4 people. There can only be 2 lucky winners, and there's not much time to pick them. So there we have it. That is our only film that I'm announcing from the local filmmakers program. We're going to be moving on now to the judges select shorts. So on this page, we've got 23 votes in so far, audience of around 30, but as I've mentioned, this is only week 1. So let's take a look at the film that is currently in the lead, and it has stormed ahead on the votes. So really well done to Luke Daniels, a filmmaker from Ireland, and their team, which is on 15 votes. This film is called The How of Collage. So this is a documentary, and it follows David Newton, an American artist living in Ireland. The documentary shows David in his studio creating artwork collages through found scraps of paper and found objects. The next film I'm going to mention is on 5 votes, so really well done to the team behind Can You Hurry? It is from an American filmmaker. It is directed by Igor Lewicki, and it follows an anxious and depressed Mia as she lingers on the edge of a rooftop, high above the Chicago streets. As she gathers her thoughts and contemplates her final moments of life, a voice chimes in from behind her. Can you hurry up? So this is on 5 votes. Up next, we're moving to the Trendsetter Shorts page, and we have currently got 15 votes. We've got an audience of around 24, so it's not doing too bad, but we can get those numbers up. The first film I'm going to mention and the next film I'm going to mention is on a tie. They are both tied on 5 votes. The first film I'm going to mention is Happy Ever After. This is their poster. It is an animation experimental music video directed by Lyoki Ticket from France. The movie shows and signs the lit tales of poets falling into dreams, traveling in fantasies. A movie made of images generated by artificial intelligence, giving the movie the flickering texture and daydreams of memories. Up next, like I said, there was a tie on this program. We've got Leon Boudier with Lovebirds and Lady Loves. This is on 5 votes. And it is a film from the UK. After leaving Leeds with her singer fiancé, a budding artist finds herself bartending at Covent Garden Jazz Bar, where he now performs. A gallerist who frequents the bar helps Emily realize her own artistic aspirations, prompting them to take up space in her career plans. With this decision, the controlling and toxic aspect of her relationship with her fiancé becomes quickly more apparent. And then the final page that we're going to be looking at is our features page. We've had 15 votes in so far, which are fantastic numbers across the features page. We have an audience of around 30. And the first film I'm going to mention is a film from France. It is called Wisteria. It is on 5 votes and it is directed by Samuel Jacob Attias. In the Baguette Western set in Evansville, WY, Jacob, a lonely farmer, sees his family brutally charged after committing the irreparable murder of a native. In a hostile environment where law and order are set by the cold hard Marshal Henry, Jacob struggles to redeem himself. Then arrives Wisteria, a Blackfoot wounded woman, a chance for him to finally find peace again. A fun fact about this project is Wisteria is revisited drama romance western, but it is the first ever entirely shot in France. And then the final film that I'm mentioning here today is COVID release. It is on 4 votes. It is directed by Eric Mentos from the USA. 5 men being considered for early release from prison due to the outbreak of COVID in the prisoner population must attend a Zoom meeting and receive a positive recommendation from a woman psychiatrist in order to be paroled. And in doing so, they endure a brutal counselling session, which forces them to confront in their abusive ways. And here is the poster for that one. COVID release. Here's the poster. Really well done to Eric and the team on that one. So that is everything for this week. I just want to say, if you are a filmmaker taking part in this, please do sign up to the focus group. You have until the end of this week to do so, and it will be taking place next Monday. Invites to the online networking will also be going out this week. So stay tuned and keep an eye on all of that communication. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll be back here next Monday with the next roundup. Goodbye.